Yo, what's going on, guys? Dr. Lobo back here. Today, I have a pretty funny story for you guys, but before any of that, go in the comments and actually leave me some series suggestions, because there's been some couple people on Skype that have the audacity to tell me that my channel is pretty boring right now, and they don't watch anymore, so it's kind of trash. But, so just go down and give me some ideas to do. Now, a pretty funny story. Yesterday, we were actually playing Pokemon Go, and we actually got pulled over by a police officer. Now, it was actually a pretty funny story. This is the 5th time I'm trying to say this story, because each time I would say it, my voice, it would just be so bad. And I wouldn't be able to comprehend when I'm editing it. I wouldn't be able to understand what I'm saying, because I just babble about too much. And it just made it unwatchable. So hopefully, this time it's not going to be like that. We're doing live commentary, though, so there could be a problem there. But anyway, so, you see, I'm already studying. So yesterday we actually went to go eat dinner at a family friend's house. He has a kid my age, a 20-year-old and a 9-year-old. So, and then also another family friend went over their house. He has a kid my age and a little sister, but this is not even in the story, so it doesn't even matter. So what happened was we finished eating, and they wanted to actually go hunt out Pokemon. So we actually checked on our phone, and there was actually a decent amount of Pokestops in his neighborhood. And there was actually a couple of gyms nearby as well. So we actually all went in the car, me, my friend, the 20-year-old, my brother, and the 9-year-old. We actually all went inside of the 20-year-old's car, and we just started driving around the neighborhood, just catching Pokemon and stuff. So we actually stopped next to a lure module, and we just stayed there for 30 minutes, just collecting whatever. We were all, like, evolving stuff, leveling up, and all this stuff. And he's actually level 19, which is kind of insane. Like, that's the biggest no-life I've ever heard. But it's pretty nuts. So, 30 minutes passed. We drove away to go to some gym. But the only problem is, two of them, the 9-year-old and the 20-year-old, they are both, they're both in Team Instinct, and me, my friend, and my brother were Team Mystic. So, obviously, when we went to go fight the gym, what the heck? Oh, his teammate. So, obviously, we went to go fight the gym. It wasn't really fair, because only one of us was going to be able to take over the gym. And we actually ended up taking over the gym, the Team Mystic. And then we were quickly forced, because they were waiting for us to take over the gym, we were forced to put Eradicate in the gym that was 400, because all my other Pokemon needed to get revived, and we were forced to put trash cans in there, and it was really bad. So, he was like a 400 CP Eradicate when I have 1,000s that I was planning to put in there. So, we put it in there, and it was really bad, because obviously I didn't want to put it in there. I wanted to put my, like, 1,099 Flareon in there. And also, if you do want to see another Pokemon Go episode in the future, smash that freaking like button as well. So as soon as I put that Eradicate in the gym, he easily just took it down with his Vaporeon. Like, it was like nothing to him. And then he actually still was not able to actually put it in the gym, because my friend also put his Porygon in there, which was also very low level. But we had two Pokemon in the gym, and pretty much it made the gym pretty trash. But then also the servers actually crashed as they were trying to fight it. So it was actually really funny, because they weren't able to actually take it down. Each time they would try to jump in to battle the gym, it would say error. So he got pretty mad, so then he drove away, and we pretty much just left the little parking lot area. And then we actually drove away, and we went to another stop, and we just placed another lure module there for another 30 minutes. And at this time, it's around 11:30, so just keep that in mind, that it is 11:30 at this time. So what actually ended up happening, though, is after we stayed there for like another 30 minutes, we headed back, and we found a different gym in a different parking lot. Now, this gym was actually it was either like the barber shop or the bar next to it. It might have been the bar, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to the area that it was in. All I noticed is that there was a Pokestop. All I noticed was that there was a gym right here, so if we stand here, we can get the gym. So, we actually found another one. And as we were putting our Pokemon in there, we took it down. We were putting our Pokemon in there, like racing too. And then there was actually a car behind us. And again, it's 11:30 at night. It's really dark outside. All we see is the lights behind in the mirror. We're like, oh, shoot. So there's a guy over here behind us. So let's move out of the way. But the thing was, we couldn't actually park in a parking lot. We couldn't park in the parking lot, because we weren't going to be able to reach the gym if we go park in a parking spot. So we're actually parked where there's like the little curb that you would make a right into the parking lot. We were parked on the side of that, and I suppose that's illegal or something. But it was 11:30 at night. There are no cars. We didn't see a single car besides that one drive by. So we're just like, okay, we'll just move to a parking lot. Although we were putting our Pokemon in there, we're just like, all right, whatever. We'll move out of his way. And it turns out he actually turned his sirens on. He only turned his lights on, not his sirens, because sirens would have made wee, and it's 11:30 at night, and next to a bunch of neighborhoods. So obviously he didn't do that, but he put the sirens on. I'm like, oh shoot, yo, no way. And then we parked, and it's like, okay, then that's kind of bad right now. Well, we didn't really do anything. All we did was park in an area that we weren't really supposed to park in, but again, it's 11:30 at night. So then he actually came out of his car and said, he came out of his car, the 20-year-old rolled down his window and then looked at the police, and the police officer said, what are you guys doing here? And then we all show him our phone, and we're legit just playing Pokemon Go. And I think the police officer was very, like, disappointed in this generation, how we are awake at 11:30 at night playing Pokemon Go. So I think he was a little bit ashamed how we're awake at 12:30 at night playing Pokemon Go. I'm pretty sure he was expecting us to be, like, smoking weed or anything like that, because he might have had an extra fun night if he did catch someone smoking weed, but that ended up not happening. I think he was a little bit disappointed in our decisions of being awake at 12:30 playing Pokemon, because it's just disappointing. But you know, whatever happened. So then he actually asked. He pointed in the back of the car because it was a small car. It was just a front seat, a passenger seat, and then 3 back seats. The whole car was filled up, and then he just simply asked, pointed out my little brother, how old is this kid? And I'm like, oh, he's 7. Like, okay, he's 7. And then he pointed at the driver, how old are you? Oh, man, I'm 20. I'm like, okay. But it was actually really funny, though, how we were pretty calm the whole time that we got pulled over, and it was just really funny. And then he's just sighing. He asked, where do you guys live? And we're like, oh, we just live across the street. Like, if we want, we could just head home now. He's like, yeah, guys, stay safe. Just don't play while driving. And then we're like, all right, we'll do, officer. And then I don't know, whatever. I took his phone out of his hand, so I'm like, don't play. He might be still watching us. So quickly just drive away before he actually sees us. He's like, all right, fine. So then we just ended up just going back to his house. Then my mom called and said, we're leaving now. So then we just left because the police officer told us to go home. So yeah, anyways, that's about it. If you guys did enjoy the video and you want to see more, please smash the like button. Let's try to get 5 likes into this episode. And as always, thanks for watching.